Welcome into Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's the Bengals and the Steelers. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. It's the battle for first place in the AFC Central. The 8-3 Bengals, the 7-4 Steelers. The Steelers won the first matchup in Cincinnati earlier this season. The Bengals will get the ball first. We're underway. Fielded by Cooper in the back of the end zone, touchback. And the Bengals will have it first and 10 at the 25-yard line. Starting quarterback for Cincinnati, Michael Nolan, the 10th-year quarterback out of Army. This is the first of our late afternoon games here in Week 12, the 4 o'clock games. First and 10 from the 25. First play from scrimmage. Nolan, three-step drop, throws inside to Jackson. Tyler Jackson across the 40, out to the 42-yard line. The fourth-year receiver out of West Virginia. First down, Cincinnati. Just underway, live from Pittsburgh. Trying to find, it was back in Week 3. Pittsburgh beat Cincinnati 29-16 in their first matchup in Cincinnati. The rematch here today. The Bengals are up by a game. But the Steelers, if they win, they will have swept the Bengals. And that's the first tiebreaker. First and 10 from the 42. Nolan hands off to Marcus Rose. And Rose makes his way out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 7 yards, it'll be 2nd and 3. Marcus Rose, the rookie out of Washington. On the tackle, number 51, John Cunningham, the former Patriot, in his 9th year out of Florida. On 2nd and 3, in the I formation, Nolan to Rose again. And Marcus Rose, a 10-yard gain down to the Steeler 41-yard line. First down, Bengals. On the tackle, Mark Franklin, the second-year safety out of Louisiana Tech. So the Bengals have a nice opening drive. All the way down to the Pittsburgh 41-yard line. First and 10. Nolan under center. Nolan drops back. Nolan rolls out. Throws, gets it to Curtis, down to the 27-yard line. A 14-yard catch by Isaac Curtis, the fourth-year receiver out of the University of Washington. First down, Bengals. Evil Dead has set the line, Cincinnati -3, the over-under at 44. The third game of our triple header here today. We've got baseball later at 7 Eastern. The NLCS. Game number 6, Cubs and Mets. First and 10, Nolan to Rose again. Another nice run by Rose. The Bengals are just running at will all the way down to the 14-yard line. A 13-yard gain by Marcus Rose. The Steelers can't seem to stop the Bengal offense here on this opening drive. Cincinnati just marching down the field as easy as you please. First and 10 from the 14. In the I formation. Nolan hands off to Westbrook. And Westbrook down to the 12. Let's take a look at the Cincinnati offense. Up front, McHale, Tennant, Cousins, Simmons, and Brody. And then it's Curtis, Westbrook, Rose, Austin, and Mosley. A 2-yard gain on first down. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 12-yard line. Nice opening drive so far by Cincinnati. On 2nd and 8. The Bengals in the I formation. Nolan hands off to Westbrook. And Westbrook 3 yards down to the 9. Let's take a look at the Steelers defense. They play a 3-4. Hayward, Peters, and Childs up front. The linebackers, Brand, Burns, Ramsey, and Cunningham. And the secondary, Craven, Burnett, DeRise, and Arian. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. From the Steeler 9-yard line. Bengals come out. Nolan under center. Nolan draws back. Nolan looking, rolls out. He's going to take off. Michael Nolan makes a nice spin move down to the 1. Didn't quite get in. Jake Craven made the tackle, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Ohio State. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1-yard line for the Bengals. An impressive opening drive by Cincinnati. I don't know if that ball wasn't across the line of the end zone. Let me see. Let's watch this one again. Boy, that's awfully close. But they said he was short. 1st and goal from the 1. The Bengals come out in the I formation. Nolan to Hunter, and Chad Hunter is going to lose 2 yards back to the 3-yard line. The 4th-year back out of Florida State, the former Colt, Chad Hunter, loses 2 yards. The tackle is made by Larry Peters. Peters is a former Bengal in his 13th year out of Michigan State. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 3-yard line. This Bengal drive taking a lot of time. 3 receivers to the near side. Nolan in the shotgun on 2nd and goal. Nolan to Rose, and Rose down to the 1. Gets the 2 yards back. Burnett came in. Morgan Burnett, the safety, makes the tackle. The 9th-year safety out of Georgia Tech. And that'll be 3rd and goal from the 1. The Steeler defense hanging tough. On 3rd and goal. At about the half-yard line. They spread the receivers wide. Nolan in the shotgun on 3rd and goal. Nolan, inside handoff to Rose, nothing doing. Nate Childs comes up and makes the tackle. The 7th-year defensive end out of Louisiana Tech. What a goal line stand for the Steelers. It'll be 4th and goal, and the Bengals will have to settle for 3. A nice goal line stand by Pittsburgh. And now Luke Jones will come on. This will be a 21-yard field goal attempt. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Bengals, they get 3 out of it. They lead it 3-0, 2:38 left to play. They took up about 3/4 of the first quarter. We're live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals lead it 3-0. Luke Jones will kick off for the Bengals. Pittsburgh will get it for the first time, down 3-0. There's the kick by Jones. Fielded by Ford at the 4-yard line, over the 20, 25. And Ford all the way out to the 32-yard line. Bryson Ford, the rookie out of Clemson, on the return. So the Steelers, led by their starting quarterback, Joseph Murphy, in his 6th year out of Army. We got 2 Army quarterbacks playing each other today. Nolan for the Bengals and Murphy for the Steelers. 2 of my Army guys. 1st and 10 Steelers. They'll have it at their own 32-yard line. They're down 3-0 here in the first quarter. 2:33 left to play. The battle for first place in the AFC Central. Been looking forward to this one. In the I formation, Murphy under center. Murphy hands off to Rushing, and Cody Rushing all the way out to the 43-yard line. An 11-yard gain. The 2nd-year running back out of Virginia Tech, Cody Rushing. First down, Pittsburgh. First and 10. The Steelers with 5 receivers wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy back. Throws to Tate. He fumbles, and the Bengals come out with it. Preston Tate, the rookie tight end out of Memphis, fumbles the football. It was hit out of there by Lee Gold, the linebacker. And Leon Hall recovers the fumble for the Bengals. That ball is clearly out. The Steelers turn it over, and now Cincinnati gets it back. Already up 3-0. So the first big break of the game goes to Cincinnati. 2 minutes exactly left to play here in the first quarter. And the Bengals will have it at their own 49-yard line. So the Steelers' opening drive ends with a fumble. Nolan in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Nolan back. Throws downfield, and it's incomplete. Broken up by Barrett Ramsey, the linebacker. Number 59 in his 14th year out of Nebraska. The intended receiver was Nick Austin, the tight end. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. Bengals come out in the I formation on 2nd and 10. Nolan hands off to Marcus Rose, and Rose gets 3 yards out to the 48-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. John Cunningham, the former Patriot, the 9th-year linebacker out of Florida, making the stop. Cunningham spent 8 years with the Patriots, now in his first year with Pittsburgh. 3rd and 7, 4 receivers wide, Nolan in the gun. Nolan back. Nolan looking, steps up, throws downfield, incomplete. The Bengals go 3 and out. They get the fumble, but then go 3 and out, and they'll have to punt. John Ryan will come in to punt. The intended receiver was Tyler Jackson. It was well overthrown. On 4th down, Ryan gets the punt away. And that'll be out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. And now Joseph Murphy will come back out. So the Bengals do not capitalize off the fumble recovery. And the Steelers remain down 3-0 with 1:20 left here in the first quarter. And they'll start at their own 23-yard line. receivers wide for Pittsburgh. Murphy hands off to Cody Rushing. And Rushing fumbles. Are you kidding me? And the Bengals get it right back. The Steelers have a case of fumbleitis. Back-to-back fumbles by the Steelers. Nathan Langford made the hit, number 76. Now they might review that. Is that ball out? I think he may have been down. As of right now, it's Cincinnati ball. Looks to be at about the Steeler 25-yard line. Let's see if they review that. Because he looked to be down. No review as of yet. They're taking their time. There it is. I think he was down. I think this one's coming back. Hard to tell from that angle. Here we go. All right. His butt is down. Yeah, that's not a fumble. That's going to be Steeler football. They'll overturn this one. Ruling on the field's overturned, reversed. No fumble. It'll be a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Steelers at their own 26-yard line. So the Steelers dodge a bullet on that one. On 2nd and 7, in the offset eye, Murphy hands off to Rushing, and Cody Rushing out to the 28-yard line. Let's take a look at the Pittsburgh offense. Up front, Parker, Benjamin, Pouncey, Patton, and Coleman. And then it's Shanklin, Cason, Rushing, Dixon, and Bernard. 40 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Steelers at the 28-yard line. 5 receivers set wide, Murphy in the gun. Murphy back. Throws downfield, caught by Dixon, down to the 38-yard line. Ed Dixon, the tight end, in his 9th year out of Oregon. A 10-yard catch and a Steeler first down. And that will probably take us to the end of the first quarter. In this battle for first place in the AFC Central. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 38. And that'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of one, the Bengals lead at 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The 8-3 Bengals, the 7-4 Steelers. A big-time AFC Central matchup. The Bengals lead at 3-0. As we start the second quarter, the Steelers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. The first of our late afternoon games here in Week 12. In the offset eye, Murphy, play action. Throws downfield. It's intercepted by Smith, bringing it back the other way, all the way to the Steeler 40-yard line. Mario Smith, the 5th-year safety out of Wisconsin, picks it off. That is the 2nd Steeler turnover of the half. And the Bengals return it to the Pittsburgh 40-yard line. Steelers just not playing well here early on. First and 10, Cincinnati. They'll have it at the Pittsburgh 40-yard line. 7:53 left in the first half. Bengals up 3-0. They can take a 2-possession lead with a touchdown. Michael Nolan, the quarterback. Nolan fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. Caught by Mosley. Touchdown. Bengals. 40 yards. Took him one play. Kedrick Mosley, the fifth-year receiver out of Eastern Washington. 40 yards on the touchdown catch. And the Bengals go up 9-0. Tell you what, the Bengals have come to play today. They have brought their A game early. A 40-yard touchdown catch by Kedrick Mosley. And now the Bengals will kick the extra point. Luke Jones will come out to make it a 10-0 ball game. So the Bengals capitalize off the interception. It takes them one play. And now Jones for the PAT. It's up, and it's good. Bengals lead at 10-0. 7:46 left to play in the first half. Here live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Week 12, here at Jammin' Sports. It's been all Bengals so far, as they have dominated on both sides of the ball. Pittsburgh has turned it over twice, a fumble and an interception. And now Luke Jones will tee it up. He'll kick off for Cincinnati. The kick is up. Fielded by Cason, 2 yards deep, over the 20-25. Jermaine Cason, in his fourth year out of Tennessee, brings it out to the 24-yard line. First down, Pittsburgh. Joseph Murphy comes back out. Awful stats at the moment. On 1st and 10, 3 receivers to the near side for Pittsburgh. Murphy in the gun. Murphy hands off to Rushing up the middle, and Rushing down to the 32-yard line. But he got shaken up on the play. Oh, that's big for Pittsburgh. An 8-yard gain by Rushing. Injury timeout as they escort Cody Rushing off the field. Hopefully he can return. A gain of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2 for Pittsburgh. Down 10-0. 7:38 left to play in the first half. Our late afternoon game here at Jammin' Sports, here in Week 12. One of the 4 o'clock games. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. On 2nd and 2. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy hands off to Cason this time. Jermaine Cason gets outside. A big gain all the way down to the 50-yard line. An 18-yard gain by Jermaine Cason, the 4th-year back out of Tennessee. The former Ram. He was on the Rams for 2 years. Now in his 2nd year with the Steelers. 18 yards in a Pittsburgh first down. Let's see who made the tackle. Number 34. That's Trey Taylor, the rookie out of Connecticut, the strong safety for the Bengals. 1st and 10 Steelers from midfield. They come out in the I formation. Murphy, play action, throws to the near side, caught by Sykes down the sideline. Brody Sykes, the fullback, and that's a gain of 18 more yards. The 5th-year fullback out of Stephen F. Austin, Brody Sykes. Another Steeler first down. So Pittsburgh getting their fullback involved to great effect. On the tackle, Lee Gold, along with Leon Hall. 1st and 10 Steelers from the Bengal 32-yard line. Pittsburgh trying to get back in the game, down 10-0. 4 receivers set wide, Murphy in the gun. Murphy hands off to Cason again. He slips through and gets down to the 23. A gain of 9 to be 2nd and 1. He kind of turned himself sideways and slipped through the gap and got 9 yards. Watch this. Whoop. Kind of slid through there. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Bengal 23. 6.5 minutes left here in the first half. Steelers on the move. They come out in the I formation. Murphy fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws, incomplete. He was looking for Tate. Preston Tate, the tight end, incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Got the Goodyear blimp up in the air there. You know it's a big game when the blimp's here. 3rd and 1 from the 23-yard line. They come out in the I. Murphy to Grant. Antonio Grant very close to the 22-yard line. He's going to be just short. Antonio Grant, the 9th-year running back out of Clemson. Antonio Grant spent 7 years with Buffalo, now in his 2nd year with the Steelers. And he was tackled just shy of the first down. So the Steelers will probably go ahead and kick the field goal here. Chase Morris, this will be from 39 yards to put the Steelers on the board. The 2nd-year kicker out of Utah, Chase Morris. The kick is up. And it's good. The Bengals lead is now 10-3 with 5:47 left to play in the first half. Live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. Dave Justice will kick off for the Steelers. Now down by 7. There's the kick. Fielded by Tyler at the 4-yard line over the 25, 30. And Tyler's still on his feet. Oh! Out to the 40-yard line. That's not Tyler Jackson. That's Corey Tyler, the rookie wide receiver out of Florida. So the Bengals, really good field position now. A nice return by Corey Tyler out to the 40-yard line. 5:41 left in the half. Bengals up 10-3. Huge game. One of those unorthodox formations by the Bengals. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Rose, and that didn't fool the Steelers at all. Nate Childs on the tackle, number 70. A loss of a yard to be 2nd and 11 for Cincinnati. That formation did not fool them. Pittsburgh's been watching the film. The Bengals like to pull out that play every now and then. It'll be 2nd and 11. 5:20 and counting. A more orthodox formation for the Bengals. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Rose around the outside. Marcus Rose all the way down to the 48-yard line. A gain of 9 for the rookie running back. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. On the tackle, number 54, Eldon Burns, the rookie linebacker out of UNLV. Burns is the Steelers' first-round draft pick out of UNLV. 3rd and 2 for the Bengals at their own 48. Under 5 minutes left in the first half. Yep, an ambiguously gay formation. Nolan to Rose, and Rose does not get the first down. The Steelers are right there. On the tackle, number 51. That was John Cunningham. And the safety also got it, Morgan Burnett. It'll be 4th down. And the Bengals are going to have to punt. 4:25 in counting. Back to punt, John Ryan. Ryan gets the punt away. Off the side of his foot. That was a bad punt. Oh my gosh. That's an 11-yard punt by John Ryan. He shanked that one big time. You don't see 11-yard punts very often, but we just saw one. 1st and 10 Steelers. They'll have it at their own 38-yard line. 4:20 left to play here in the first half. Bengals up 10-3. Let's see if the Steelers can tie this thing up. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy under center. Murphy to Kason. And Kason down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. In my sim season history, the Bengals have only made the playoffs 4 times, and all 4 times they've lost. The Bengals have never won a playoff game, and they've not gotten there often. But they're currently the division leader at the moment. 2nd and 8. Murphy back, throws to Dixon down the sideline. Ed Dixon, a big gain, all the way down to the 22-yard line. A 38-yard catch and run by Ed Dixon, the 9th-year tight end out of Oregon. 1st down, Pittsburgh, deep in Cincinnati territory. The Bengals have only made the playoffs 4 times. They lost all 4 times. They've only played 1 of those games at home. That was in sim season number 12, where they lost to the Jets at home. The Jets went on to win the Super Bowl that season. That was season 11, I'm sorry. On 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Murphy to Kason. And Kason gets a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. The other 3 losses was to the Dolphins twice and the Bills once. And all 3 of those were on the road. On 2nd and 9 from the 21-yard line. Murphy in the shotgun. And the Bengals jump. They're going to get them for encroachment. That'll make the 2nd and 9 now 2nd and 4 down to the 17-yard line. Jarrell Green, the defensive tackle, the guilty party.
Still 2nd down.
3:12 remaining here in the first half. The Bengals up 10-3, but Pittsburgh at the Cincinnati 16-yard line, 2nd and 4. Giants fan back in the house. I saw you earlier today. Good to have you back, Giants fan. The 3rd game of our triple header. We have baseball later. 2nd and 4 from the 16. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy under center. Murphy to Kason. And Jermaine Kason down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. On the tackle, number 95, Cedric Jordan, in his 5th year out of Winston-Salem. Giants fan in the house, checking in from the West Coast, out in Oregon. Hope you're doing fine. They're Giants fan. In the I formation, Murphy, play action, throws outside to Sykes, down to the 2-yard line. An 11-yard gain by Brody Sykes, the fullback. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh. Lee Gold, the linebacker, on the tackle. Lee Gold in his 13th year out of Alabama. But it's a 1st down for the Steelers, trying to tie things up on this drive. They'll have it at the Bengal 2. They spread the receivers wide. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy to Kason. He goes down in the backfield. Coming in to make the tackle, number 68. That's Mark Henderson, the second-year defensive tackle out of Georgia. And that'll be a loss of 4 yards. It'll be second and goal back at the 6. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Bengals up 10-3 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've given up corporate sponsorships. I'm just going back to what I like. At the confluence of the Monongahela and the Allegheny and the Ohio rivers. I got to use confluence today. All right. Second and goal from the 6. Murphy in the gun. Murphy back. Murphy throws to Dixon. Touchdown, Steelers. Ed Dixon, the tight end. A 6-yard touchdown catch. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying up the ball game. The 9th-year tight end out of Oregon, Ed Dixon. And now Jace Morris will come on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 10. We've got ourselves a ball game now, boys. 1:57 left to play here in the first half. The 8-3 Bengals, the 7-4 Steelers. But Pittsburgh has the tiebreaker if they win today. They beat Cincinnati back in week 3, 29-16. They would own the head-to-head if they win the game today. They'd be technically in first place. If the Bengals win, they'll have a 2-game lead with 4 games to go. Dave Justice will kick off for the Steelers. Fielded by Tyler at the 6-yard line over the 20-25. And Corey Tyler out to the 27-yard line. The rookie out of Florida, Tyler. 1:54 left to play here in the first half. The Bengals still have all 3 of their timeouts. They might be able to get a score before halftime. Evil Dead and Giants fan here with me. Clutch, I think, is still in the house. Jimmy Jam here with you. The third game of our NFL triple header here this afternoon. We'll probably have time for a hockey game between football and baseball. First and 10 from the 27. Nolan, 3-step drop, throws inside to Jackson. Jackson escapes and finally gets taken down at the 46-yard line. He nearly broke it. Bengals in the hurry-up. That's a 29-yard gain. Nolan under center. Back to throw. Throws downfield. Caught by Austin all the way down to the 19-yard line. The big tight end, Nick Austin, in his 7th year out of Texas. That's a 27-yard gain down the sideline, all the way down to the Steeler 19-yard line. First down, Bengals. Morgan Burnett, the safety, made the tackle. 1:33 left here in the first half. First and 10 from the 19. 4 receivers wide for the Bengals. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan looking. Throws to the near side. Caught by Austin. Down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 6. Make it a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Clock is running. 1:17 and counting. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. The Bengals trying to get another score before halftime. They're in field goal range. Nolan on 2nd and 5 in the shotgun. Nolan draws back, throws inside to Rose. Touchdown, Bengals. A 13-yard touchdown catch by Marcus Rose, diving into the end zone at the end there for the touchdown. The rookie out of the University of Washington. And he's been a great draft choice by the Bengals, Marcus Rose. He was the runner-up for the Heisman. And now Luke Jones for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. The Bengals are back up by a touchdown. 17-10 with 59 seconds left here in the first half. We're live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. I have given up on the corporate sponsorships. They keep changing. So I'm not going to use them anymore. So with 59 seconds and 3 timeouts, let's see what the Steelers can do. Luke Jones will kick off. Fielded by Kayson, he'll take a knee. It'll be a touchback, and the Steelers will have it at the 25-yard line. Yeah, we'll definitely have time for hockey. Between football and baseball. The baseball is not till 7 Eastern. So we should have time. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 59 seconds left in the half. Four receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun on 1st and 10. Murphy back. Steps up. Looking in trouble. Rolls out. Throws to Dixon, incomplete. And that was broken up by Mario Smith, the 5th-year free safety out of Wisconsin. Smith, the former Patriot. He spent 3 years with New England, now in his 2nd year with the Bengals. That'll bring up 2nd and 10, 51 seconds left in the half. Bengals up 17-10. The battle for first place in the AFC Central. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield for Murphy. Murphy drops back, throws downfield to Tate. Preston Tate, the rookie tight end out of Memphis, out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 7. The Steelers take a timeout. It'll bring up 3rd and 3 as the sun is setting here in Pittsburgh. It'll be a night game soon. On 3rd and 3. That's another nice thing about Madden 19, the dynamic lighting. And the sun moving across the sky. The other Maddens do it to some effect, but not to the effect of 19. 4 receivers set wide, Murphy in the gun. Murphy throws outside to Kayson, turns upfield. He's got the first down. Jermaine Kayson all the way out to the 44-yard line. The Steelers take a timeout. It's a gain of 12 yards and a Pittsburgh first down. 39 seconds left in the half. Steelers on the move. If the Bengals win, they would, at least for the moment, have the best record in the AFC. The Chargers, Dolphins, and Jets are all 8-3 also. And those 3 teams have not yet played this week. Four receivers set wide. Murphy in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Murphy drops back. Throws down the middle to Kayson. Across midfield. And Jermaine Kayson out to the 47-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. Murphy drops back. Dumps it off to Kayson again. down to the 42, a gain of 5. The Steelers take their final timeout with 18 seconds left in the half. Here at 3 River Stadium in Pittsburgh. At the confluence. There's that word again. It's where the Allegheny and the Monongahela come together to form the Ohio River. Some worthless geography lesson there for you. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy drops back. Throws downfield. Caught by Kason. I tell you what, the backup running back Kason having himself a half. And the Steelers, well, time's going to run out. Some poor clock management by the Steelers. They're not even running up there to spike it. And that's going to go to halftime. And the first half will tick away. At the end of one, the Bengals lead at 17-10 here at Jammin' Sports. To Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Week 12, the battle for first place in the AFC Central. The Bengals lead the Steelers 17-10 as we get set to start the third quarter. And it looks like the Steelers will get the ball first to start the second half, down by a touchdown. We have baseball later at 7 Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. Game 6 of the NLCS between the Cubs and the Mets. There's the kick. Fielded by Kason at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Jermaine Kason out to the 32-yard line. Cody Rushing got injured back in the first quarter. And Jermaine Kason, the backup, has come on. And he's had a pretty good game so far. The Steelers down by a touchdown will start at their own 32-yard line. 1st and 10. We'll take a look who they play next week. In Week 13, Pittsburgh will play at Indianapolis. Cincinnati will host Dallas. Murphy in the shotgun on first down. Murphy throws outside to Rushing, who's back in the game. And Cody Rushing, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. We didn't check who the last game teams would play next week. The 49ers will host Atlanta, and Kansas City next week will be at the Jets. Second and 10 for the Steelers at their own 31-yard line. Five receivers wide for the Steelers. Empty backfield for Murphy on 2nd and 10. Murphy back. Murphy throws downfield to Pendleton out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 9 yards to Victor Pendleton, the 6th-year receiver out of Utah. It'll be 3rd and inches for Pittsburgh. He gets out of bounds. It'll stop the clock for the moment. 7:24 left here in the third. Third down, Pittsburgh. Trying to tie it up on this drive. Murphy, play action, rolls out, dumps it off to Rushing, and he's out to the 44-yard line. 3 yards and a first down. I tell you what, it's so nice having the officials on the field in Madden 19. They give you some great visual cues He just signaled first down. Madden 20 through 23 do not have officials on the field. It's stupid why they're not there. They said there's not enough memory space. It's their excuse. You can get rid of the stuff we don't want. Rushing on first down, out to the 46-yard line, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Lee Gold on the tackle, number 50. Lee Gold in his 13th year out of Alabama. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 46-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy drops back. He sets up a screen pass to Rushing again. And Rushing gets out to the 50-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5. Making the tackle, number 51, Keaton Walters, the second-year linebacker out of Maryland. 6 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Bengals up 17-10. 3rd and 5 for the Steelers at the 50-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy back, throws inside to Pendleton, down to the 38. A 12-yard gain and a Steeler first down. Victor Pendleton once again. The Steelers have some really good receivers. Shanklin, Bernard, and Pendleton. And they picked up Lynchman from the Lions during the offseason. So they have a great receiving corps. First and 10 Steelers from the 38-yard line. Murphy hands off to Cody Rushing, and Rushing gets 3 yards to the 35-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. On the tackle, number 95, Cedric Jordan. Coming up on 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy back. Throws downfield, incomplete. He was looking for Pendleton. He overthrew him. It'll be 3rd and 7. That'll stop the clock with 4:52 left here in the third. Here we go, 3rd and 7. Murphy in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy back. Murphy looking, throws to the near side to Cason. Down the sideline, Jermaine Cason down to the 15-yard line. A 20-yard gain by Cason. First down Steelers. Pittsburgh looking to tie the game up. On the tackle, number 33, Sean Lawrence, in his 5th year out of Auburn. But it's a Steeler first down. First and 10 from the Bengal 15. The Steelers spread the receivers out. Murphy in the gun. Murphy looking, throws inside to Pendleton. Down to the 7. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. Pittsburgh got off to a slow start in this one. They were down 10-0. They're trying to battle back and tie it up. The Bengals up 17-10. Under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. 2nd and 2 for the Steelers at the Bengals 7-yard line. Murphy to Rushing up the middle, and Cody Rushing very close to the first down, down to the 5. He's going to be just short. It'll be 3rd and inches. Cedric Jordan again on the tackle, number 95. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Pittsburgh trying to tie this one up. 5 receivers set wide. Empty backfield for Murphy. On third down, Murphy throws to the near side to Rushing. Escapes the tackle. Gets down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be first and goal, Pittsburgh. A nice catch and run by Rushing. He broke this tackle right here by Lawrence, and it got him the first down. Finally making the tackle, number 56, Brooks Reed, the former Falcon, in his 8th year out of Arizona. He spent 7 years with the Falcons. Now in his first season with the Bengals. Bengal, bango, bango. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Murphy under center. Murphy to Kason, and Kason gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. On the tackle that time, Robert Brazil, number 52, in his 13th year out of North Carolina State. It'll be second and goal from the 2-yard line. We're coming up on 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Bengals up by 7. On second and goal, Murphy to Grant. Antonio Grant, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. On the tackle that time, Keaton Walters, number 51. It'll be third and goal at the Bengal 2. On second and goal, Murphy looking, throws inside to Shanklin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 2-yard touchdown catch by Ron Shanklin. His first catch of the day. The 5th-year receiver out of Oregon State. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying up the ball game. A 5-yard touchdown catch by Ron Shanklin. And now Chase Morris will come on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 17 with 1:54 left to play here in the third quarter. We're live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The 8-3 Bengals, the 7-4 Steelers. We got a good one. We knew it would be. It's as good as advertised. We're tied at 17. And now Pittsburgh will kick off in a tie ball game. Dave Justice will kick off, number 5, in his 5th year out of Air Force. The kickoff by Justice. Fielded by Cooper at the 2-yard line over the 20, 25. And Steve Cooper, the rookie out of Stephen F. Austin, out to the 28-yard line. That's where the Bengals will take over in a tie ball game. Michael Nolan, some first half highlights. The pass to Isaac Curtis for the touchdown. Pass to Nick Austin. That's the Isaac Curtis touchdown again. First and 10, Cincinnati from the 28-yard line. We're tied at 17, 1:49 left in the third. In the I formation. Nolan to Hunter, and Chad Hunter a yard out to the 29. It'll be second and 9. Larry Peters on the tackle for Pittsburgh. 1:35 and counting. It'll be second and 9. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan drops back. Nolan throws. Incomplete. That'll bring up third and 9. He overthrew his receiver on that one. He was looking for Curtis. And that'll bring up 39 with a minute 19 left in the third. Nolan in the shotgun. On 39, Nolan looking. Nolan throws underneath to Mosley. Out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Bengal first down. Kedrick Mosley, the fifth-year receiver out of Eastern Washington. James Arian on the tackle along with Barrett Ramsey for the Steelers. Under a minute left here in the third quarter. Nolan in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Nolan back. Nolan throws to the near side to Mosley. It's a 5-yard gain for Mosley. It'll be 2nd and 5 out to the Bengal 48-yard line. 35 seconds and counting. Third quarter winding down. Four receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun on 2nd down. Nolan back. Throws underneath to Austin. And Nick Austin down to the 37-yard line. A 15-yard gain for the big tight end in his 7th year out of Texas. And that should do it for the third quarter as we watch the replay. At the end of 3, we're tied at 17 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The battle for first place in the AFC Central. The Steelers and the Bengals are tied at 17. This one's been as good as advertised. This one going down to the wire. It'll be 1st and 10 Cincinnati at the Pittsburgh 37-yard line as we start the fourth quarter. Michael Nolan, the quarterback, takes the snap, throws to Austin, and Nick Austin all the way out to the 28-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. We're tied at 17 here in the fourth quarter. The 8-3 Bengals, the 7-4 Steelers. If the Steelers win, they'd be tied, but the Steelers would have the tiebreaker. Davis in the house, using the forbidden word. On 2nd and 1, Nolan, play action, throws, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. He was looking for Nick Austin again, the tight end. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Earlier today, the Vikings beat the Packers, and the Chiefs beat the 49ers. They're 2 games before this. They're in the video section if you want to check it out. Third game of our triple header. We have baseball later. 3rd and 1 from the 28 in the I formation. Nolan to Hunter, and Chad Hunter is going to lose a yard. Making the tackle, number 50, James Brand, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Tennessee. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Bengals are going to have to punt. It'll be 4th and 2. John Ryan will come in to punt for Cincinnati. Oh, they're going to try a field goal. Never mind. This will be a 41-yard field goal. Make it a 46-yard field goal. I'm sorry. The kick is up. And it's good. So the Bengals take a 3-point lead, 20-17, with 6:56 left to play. I'd forgotten they were that close. So the Bengals go up by 3, 20-17, here in the fourth quarter. We're live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. Luke Jones will kick off for Cincinnati. And the Bengals with a 3-point lead. And now the kickoff by Jones. Fielded by Ford at the 3-yard line over the 20. And Bryson Ford brings it out to the 24-yard line. First down, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now down by 3 with 6:53 left. The Bengals with a 20-17 lead. Can the Steelers tie it up or take the lead? We'll find out. Plenty of time. Just under 7 minutes left in regulation. Overtime not out of the question. Joseph Murphy, the quarterback, number 16, in his 6th year out of Army. 4 receivers set wide, Murphy in the gun. Murphy draws back. Murphy looking, steps up. He's got great protection, throws deep, caught by Shanklin. He came back for it all the way out to the 47-yard line. A 29-yard gain by Ron Shanklin, the 5th-year receiver out of Oregon State. Mario Smith on the tackle, number 21 for the Bengals. First down, Pittsburgh into Cincinnati territory. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Giants fan, Sports Davis in the house. I think Clutch is still here. First and 10 Steelers. From the Bengal 47-yard line, Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy drops back. Throws downfield. Diving catch by Dixon. He comes down with it at the 24-yard line. A diving one-handed catch. 23 yards and a first down by Ed Dixon, the tight end. Watch this catch. Just stuck his paw out there and brought it in. First down, Steelers. Pittsburgh now in field goal range. 5:56 and counting. 5 receivers set wide for the Steelers. Murphy in the shotgun. Rushing in motion. Murphy pump fakes. Throws down the middle to Bernard. And Monty Bernard down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 8. His first catch on the day. The 10th-year receiver out of Ole Miss, Monty Bernard. A gain of 8 will be 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line. Clock is running. 5:20 and counting. In regulation. You never know. Murphy in the shotgun on second down. Murphy looking. Throws downfield. Caught by Kason. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 16-yard touchdown catch by Jermaine Kason, the 4th-year back out of Tennessee. He caught the ball at about the 7 and just sprinted in. And now the Steelers can go up by 4 with the extra point. Jace Morris, the kick is up, and it's good. The Steelers lead at 24-20 with 5:07 left. The Steelers lead for the first time today, 24-20. 5 minutes, 7 seconds left. Plenty of time for the Bengals to come back. This has been a dynamite game. It's gone back and forth. We knew it would be a good game. So the Steelers now lead by 4. They'll kick off. Dave Justice. Still a lot of time left for Cincinnati. Fielded by Tyler at the goal line over the 15-20. And Corey Tyler out to the 23-yard line. First down, Bengals. 5 minutes, 3 seconds left. The Bengals need a touchdown, though. They're down by 4. Michael Nolan, the quarterback, comes out. His stats today. It looks like we will have time for hockey up next. And then we'll have baseball at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific time. A hockey game takes about 40 to 45 minutes. Little Travion in the house. Good to see you there, Travion. First and 10 from the 23-yard line. Nolan fakes the handoff, and he gets sacked by Nate Childs back at the 14-yard line. A 9-yard sack by Nate Childs, the 7th-year defensive end out of Louisiana Tech. And that'll bring up 2nd and 19. The Steelers up by 4, trying to get the season sweep on the Bengals. They beat them in Cincinnati back in week 3. On 2nd and 19 at the 14-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back to throw. Steps up. Throws outside to Mosley. And Kendrick Mosley out to the 18-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 15. The clock is running. Here in the fourth quarter, 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Steelers up by 4. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Throws downfield, caught by Jackson. He fumbles, and the Steelers come up with it. Ben DeRise recovers the fumble. Tyler Jackson, he caught it. Now let's see if he had possession. 1, 2, 3, makes 4 steps. That's a fumble. The ball was forced out by Jake Craven, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Ohio State. And now the Steelers up by 4, get it back. Sorry about that, Snowman. I know you like the Bengals. But the Bengals turn it over with just less than 4 minutes left. The Steelers, if they can get a touchdown, they'd go up by 2 possessions. If you're a Bengal fan, you want them to hold them to a field goal. Keep it a 1-score game. First and 10 for the Bengal 37. Murphy hands off to Cody Rushing, and Rushing gets no gain. On the tackle by Brooks Reed, number 56, the linebacker. Now they say a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. The clock is running. 3:40 and counting. Steelers come out. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy to Rushing again, and Cody Rushing, a first down inside the 20, escapes the tackle inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line. A scintillating 32-yard run by Cody Rushing down to the 5-yard line. Some poor tackling by the Bengals. They finally get him down at the 5-yard line. That was a bad tackle. That was a bad tackle. It'll be 1st and goal, Pittsburgh. Steelers trying to put this one away. We'll have hockey next, and then at 7 Eastern, baseball. Game 6 of the NLCS between the Cubs and the Mets. The Cubs can wrap it up tonight, or the Mets can force a Game 7. On 1st and goal, in the I formation, Murphy to Rushing up the middle, and Cody Rushing down to the 1, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. On second down in the I formation, Murphy to Sykes. He's in for the touchdown. They score right at the 2-minute warning. Brody Sykes, the fullback, a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers go up 30-20, a 2-possession lead. And now Jace Morris will come on for the extra point. Morris on for the PAT. It's up, and it's good. We're at the 2-minute warning. Steelers up 31-20 here at Jammin' Sports. And I forgot on Madden 19, if they score at the 2-minute warning, they don't take a break. Or if there's a penalty, they don't take a break. A minute 59 left to play. The Steelers up by 11, 31-20. If the Steelers win, they'll be tied with the Bengals, but the Steelers will have the tiebreaker. Head-to-head, they would have swept the Bengals. They'd both be 8-4. But the Steelers have head-to-head. Dave Justice will kick off. Fielded by Cooper, a yard deep over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Steve Cooper brings it out to the 28-yard line. So the Bengals are down by 2 possessions, and they have less than 2 minutes to work with. They have all 3 of their timeouts. So Michael Nolan comes out. The Bengals have to score twice, and they have to do it quickly, as quick as possible. The hockey game up next would be Boston at Pittsburgh. We have time to get a hockey game in before baseball. We'll do so. To fill some time, why not? On 1st and 10. Nolan back to throw. Throws downfield. It's nearly picked off. Eldon Burns, the linebacker, almost intercepted. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. A minute 52 left. Nick Austin, the tight end, the intended receiver. Steelers up 31-20. A minute 52 left. 1st and 10 for the Bengals at their own 28-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Throws downfield. Caught by Austin down the sideline. And he's out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A 29-yard gain. The Bengals in the hurry-up at the Steeler 43. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan looking. Throws downfield to Jackson. Tyler Jackson down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. The Bengals stay in the hurry-up. A minute 20 and counting. Nolan in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Nolan back. Nolan throws. He's got a man. Mosley. Touchdown, Bengals. This game is not over. A 30-yard touchdown catch by Kedrick Mosley. His 2nd touchdown of the game. And now the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again. Hold the phones. This one's not over. The Bengals scored quickly. It took them 3 plays. And now the score is 31-26. They'll go for 2 to make it a 3-point ball game here. With a minute 12 remaining. Here's the 2-point conversion try. The Bengals come out in the offset eye. Nolan looks to the end zone, throws, incomplete. It remains a 5-point ball game. The 2-point conversion is no good. A minute 12 left, so the Bengals need a touchdown. And they have all three of their timeouts. But with 1:12 left, they'll probably kick the onside kick. So Luke Jones will tee it up. I look for them to kick the onside kick here. Steelers lead it 31-26. It's been a great game. Here we go, the onside kick attempt. And it's recovered by the Steelers. Monty Bernard at the 43-yard line. So now the Bengals, they have to use their timeouts. They have to force a punt. If the Steelers get a first down, the game's over. And the Pittsburgh offense will come back out, up by 5. We'll have the Boston Bruins and the Pittsburgh Penguins up next. We'll have hockey, and then we'll have baseball at 7 Eastern. The Cubs and the Mets, Game 6. We have time for baseball. We still have, or hockey, we still have an hour and a half until baseball. In the offset eye on 1st and 10. Murphy hands off to Cody Rushing. And Rushing down to the 41, a gain of 2. The Bengals take a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 8. They have 2 left. They have to make sure that the Steelers do not get a first down. If they do, the Steelers can run out the clock. Force a field goal or a punt. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 41-yard line. Here at Jammin' Sports, great to have you along. Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. More sports coming. We have hockey and baseball up next. On 2nd and 8, in the I formation. Murphy to Rushing, and Cody Rushing gets down to the 39-yard line. The Bengals take a timeout. A gain of 2 yards. It should be, make it a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 5. It would be a 56-yard field goal from here. 1:02 remaining. The Bengals trying to get a stop. What they'd like is to get a stop, have the Steelers kick a long field goal and miss, and that would give them great field position. Steelers up 31-26. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Bengals. Or 3rd and 5 for the Steelers at the Bengal 39-yard line. 5 receivers set wide, Murphy in the gun. Murphy back. Throws, he's got a man open. Oh, it's incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Sean Lawrence came in, and the Steelers did the Bengals a big favor. They threw the ball. It is incomplete. And that'll stop the clock, and the Bengals can keep a timeout. And that'll be huge going the other way. And that will give Cincinnati a little bit more time. They're going to try a 55-yard field goal. Jace Morris, it would put them up by 8. From 55 yards, the kick is up, and it's no good. Oh, the Steelers did the Bengals 2 favors. They threw a pass, and they tried a long field goal instead of punting. And now Cincinnati down by 5. I don't know either. I would have ran it myself. So now the Bengals have one more shot, and they still have a timeout, and that's huge, that they still have a timeout. So Michael Nolan will lead the offense, and the Bengals, they need to go 54 yards in as many seconds, and they have one timeout. They're down by 5. They need a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. It was an odd decision. Nolan in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Nolan back. Nolan in trouble. Gets sacked. Back at the 36. That's a huge sack. It'll be 2nd and 19. 45 seconds. They got to get the receivers back. 40 seconds. And now Nolan, they're taking a lot of time. He spikes it with 34 seconds left. Yet you can't afford to take a sack in that situation. And now it's 3rd and 19 as they spike it with 34 seconds left. Wow. Wow. You cannot take a sack in that situation. You got to throw it away. 4 receivers set wide on 3rd and 19. Nolan back. Nolan throws downfield. Caught by Austin. He's got the first down. And he's out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Oh, my stars and garters, what's going on? That's a 40-yard gain down the sideline by Nick Austin. And the Bengals are back in business. They still have a timeout. Austin got out of bounds. 24 seconds left. Make it 25. And the Bengals are at the Steeler 24-yard line. They're in striking distance. They need a touchdown. They're down by 5. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan fakes the handoff inside. Nolan in trouble, and he gets sacked. And that will force the Bengals to use their timeout with 19 seconds left. A loss of 7 yards back to the 31-yard line. You cannot take a sack in that situation. Oh, my goodness. Who made the sack? It was number 50, I think. It was James Brand, the linebacker. Throw it to Davis. 19 seconds left. The Bengals are at the Steeler 31-yard line. 2nd and 17. They're out of timeouts, though. That's huge. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan drops back. Throws downfield. Incomplete. 15 seconds left. Yeah, there was nothing down the middle. I don't know why he threw that one. Kendrick Mosley was the nearest receiver. It'll be 3rd and 17. 15 seconds left. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the gun. Nolan fakes the handoff. Throws. He's got a man down the sideline. Incomplete. He was looking for Tyler Jackson. It was broken up by Jake Craven. Nolan is not a rookie. He's in his 11th year. In his 10th year, I'm sorry. That was a nice defensive play by Jake Craven for the Steelers. And now there's 10 seconds left, and it's 4th down. 4th and 17. At the very least, the Bengals have to get a first down and get out of bounds. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan fakes the handoff, and he gets sacked, and that'll do it. That'll be a turnover on downs. The Steelers get the sack. They brought the house. A well-timed blitz by Pittsburgh. And with 6 seconds left, the Steelers will get the ball back on a turnover on downs. And the Steelers are going to hold on and win this game 31-26. And Pittsburgh, by virtue of a tiebreaker, will now be in first place in the AFC Central. It was a good game. And Joseph Murphy in the victory formation. Murphy takes a knee, and the final seconds will tick away. Your final score, Pittsburgh 31, Cincinnati 26. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We have hockey up next. The Bruins and the Penguins. We'll see you then.